Hey folks, Bob here. The Youngsville Daily swap meet is growing. I rented two of these 10 by 20 storage units, and I also rented a 15 by 30, which is where I'm keeping the Mustang. We'll head over there in a few minutes. This one here is just a basic job. It don't have any lights, no electricity, but I do have a plug-in right here, and it is an in unit, so shouldn't have any trouble getting in here. Thought about putting a car in here. I may do that, but for right now I'm putting parts in. I got another unit on the next building over. Not this building behind me, but there's another building back there, and I got a unit there too. I haven't put anything in yet, so it'll probably we'll start stocking this. We're gonna try to grow this parts business. Seems to be working. So there you have it. I got some floor pans for C bodies and a New Yorker header panel. I believe it's a 73. There's a 68 through 70 B-body frame rail. Actually, I think it's 66 through 70 B-body frame rail. Here's an old fender I took off of Furious. This fender actually went down the racetrack in competition passes. And it rusted out pretty bad, so I put another fender on it. This is the second fender for the parts car that I got the fender for this side. So this fender's good. It had a little bit happening down here and I treated it. We'll keep an eye on that. And so we got one good fender to go. Fixed this little lower patch and this fender's fine. It's been Swiss cheesed. It's real lightweight. It's got a little damage here, no big deal. And a header panel here for extra header panel for the Fury. Let's go over and look at the 15 by 30. All right, folks, and this is the main building. I've got three rented. This is the 15 by 30, and as you can see, the Mustang's in here. And it's a little bit bigger, a little wider, a little deeper. I've been moving in here too. I do have power here. I've got a 15-minute power and we end up 2 outlets. Not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Brought my fan over, a shelf, some tools, some towels, a bucket to put bolts in, a coffee can to put bolts in, a lithium battery charger, you know, different things. This jack is wore out. Need to take it back to the junkyard. Actually, I need to take it apart and put a seal kit in it. And some parts here for the van, struts for the van. Get around to getting that. And there's that clutch. I think Bill Lamberger said this was a gyro something. I got to look that up, find out more about that. It's a clutch with a torque converter deal on the old early Hemi, and another shelf. I'm going to start stocking up with different things in the Mustang. So we got a little starter issue with the Mustang. Trying to work it out. Get it, it's just dragging like a GM starter. How a GM starter needs a shim put in it, like the old 350s and 305s and 400s back in the day. If you guys remember that, you had to put a shim in them. That starter's doing the same thing, and so we're trying to work through that. I got to talk to my buddy Win Sparrow up in Kentucky and my neighbor Steve. They're two fine mechanics that I have at my disposal. Pleased to have those guys. Thank you guys. You know who you are. And I just called you out, so of course you know who you are. But yeah, I reached out to those guys quite a bit. And they helped me quite a bit. Because I'm just a ham and egger out here just trying to make it happen. I'm not a couch potato. I'm out here doing something all the time on these cars. I work on a lot of customer cars too, as many of you know. So anyway, I'm gonna check a wiring harness. I got a wiring harness that had a terminal break. I'm gonna check that, see how hard it is. Gonna replace that, or if I can just make another terminal on it. But then we're gonna head to the house and get some supper started. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Bob out.